Nintendo just dropped their very first trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, we've got the nice Nintendo logo. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? So we've got the normal Switch here. There's like even like a little bubble at the bottom there that's interesting. Okay, detached. Poof. Okay, so this is our bigger Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2, and we're undergoing a transformation into that Nintendo Switch 2. So we've got the USB-C port there, we've got volume, USB-C port on both the top and the bottom, just like the leak said. Here we've got the stand for the Switch, which is a nice little like C shape, and it goes back pretty decently far there. I love the sounds in this too. All right, now our Joy-Con differences. Definitely bigger and a little bit sleeker looking. And we've got the nice accents, the orange. I like that. I like the pastel orange almost that it's got. And then the other one is blue. So I have seen this trailer before, by the way. And then we do have that extra button there, in case you missed that. There was an extra button. We've got this. It's so sleek. Hopefully we're pointing to maybe some Hall Effect sticks in that right there. And then right here, we've got them sideways. They are going to go gliding around on the table here. And a lot of people are speculating that we are going to be having some sort of like mouse sensor in there that's going to help us use the Joy-Cons kind of like a mouse, which would be super cool and allow for a lot more flexibility and accuracy kind of. We also see that we've got the little rope tied through the edge of the Joy-Con there. This is something I noticed when watching other people's reactions, is that we actually have the normal Joy-Con strip right here. This is just the Joy-Con, and we're actually sliding into a little side guard right there at the bottom. There we go. It clicks in, and then they go gliding off on the table. Look very much like mice. So hopefully that is something that we actually get. They click magnetically in. Well, magnets is what everybody's been saying. I can't say whether this is actually magnets or not, but we do see that little sensor there that's going to grip onto it, and it's just going to click right in, just like that. And the other one, there we go. And snap in again, 2. So we've got the Nintendo Switch 2, and I cannot wait for this, but that is not it. We've got that nice look at it, a little bit of music, a little bit of an overlay, and Mario Kart, probably Mario Kart 9, but it doesn't actually tell us what that is. It just shows a little clip of Mario Kart 9. Here we've got the Switch dock, and I had to go pull out my Switch dock here because we can't really see a whole lot of the Switch dock, but one thing that I noticed is we're seeing this edge right here, and we don't actually see any USB ports, which I'm assuming they're going to be there, but I just can't see them from this angle right now. So let's see if we keep watching it, if we see anything like that. We're going to continue seeing more Mario Kart here, and 2025. So we can expect it sometime this year. I'll pause this. It says that it plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. So we've got that backwards compatibility, which is fantastic. That is so important for this, with all of the games that have released on the Nintendo Switch over the years. It does say that Nintendo Switch plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games, which is just such a blessing, especially for me since I buy so many of my games physically. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. So what does that mean? Well, there's a lot of speculation about it. One thing is that we're not really seeing an IR reader on the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, so any games that may have used that aren't gonna work. Like Ring Fit used that as a heart monitor. Everybody 1-2 Switch used that, and a few other games, not very many. But then you've also got things like the Joy-Cons are different sizes, so your Ring Fit circle isn't actually going to click into the Joy-Cons. Not only is it just a different size, it's also a completely different mechanism for making it connect. But then we also have the question of, can we use old Nintendo Joy-Cons with the new Switch? And if we could do that, then we would have access to the IR reader and we would have access to Joy-Cons that fit into those old things. So that's a question that may need to be answered, is possibly it will actually still work, but will require an additional accessory, as in an old Joy-Con that has those features. Nintendo Switch Direct coming on April 2nd, 2025. So we're going to get more information about the Nintendo Switch come April. And then we've got some hands-on experiences. These are going to be held around the world, and more details can be found on Nintendo's official website. So we'll go check that out and take a look at that for just a quick second. Okay, so here's the website. We've got the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. You can register for a chance to attend. Experience it firsthand. Get hands-on with Nintendo Switch 2, the successor to the Nintendo Switch system, at events in New York, Los Angeles, and Dallas. So ticket registration begins on January 17th, which is tomorrow at 12 p.m. So you guys are going to want to go ahead and register for this. If you live in any of those cities, that would be fantastic. Even if you don't, maybe you want to fly out for it, and you're going to have to go ahead and register beforehand. Tickets will be made available through a free-to-enter randomly selected drawing. So you got two things there. You've got one is it's free to enter, which is fantastic, but two, it's going to be randomly selected. So even if you're entering, you're not really guaranteed to actually be able to go and interact hands-on with the Nintendo Switch 2. Register during the registration period for a chance to attend. Registration is open from January 17th until January 26th. Registrants will be notified of the drawing results soon after. A free Nintendo account is required to enter. The events in New York, Los Angeles, and Dallas are open to US residents only. There are also going to be events around the world, as it said, but because I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch's US website, it's only showing me these three areas. In New York, we're going to be April 4th to April 6th. In Los Angeles, April 11th to April 13th. And in Dallas, April 25th to April 27th. Personally, I want to know how you guys are feeling about this reveal trailer. For me, it is a little underwhelming, obviously, because we already knew all of this stuff from all of the leaks and everything. This is pretty much exactly what people were saying we were going to get. But I do love the sound effects here, the nice slick movement of everything, and outlining just what our next handheld is going to be. My question is, are you really going to care to have this over the Nintendo Switch OLED edition? What's really going to make that difference for you? Because this is bigger, obviously, which is a lot nicer for people that are playing handheld. But then again, it's also bigger, so clunkier. You're going to have to get a bigger Switch case for it. It's going to take up more room when you're traveling. So that is a little bit of a drawback of the bigger screen. Is it going to be the power, like all of the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games that come out, or what new games it's able to play? Let me know in the comments what is going to make the Nintendo Switch 2 worth it to you, and are you excited? I'm excited. Now, I'd recommend clicking on this video to check out the 51 best couch co-op games on the Nintendo Switch. I can't wait to see you over there. Love you guys. Y'all are awesome.